So I don't make too many videos, and this one I rambled on for the first 5 minutes and just kind of talked about what my doctor said, all the steps I took. There's going to be timestamps for you, that way if you don't want to hear the whole spiel, you can just watch the stretches, and I kind of commentated over it to help you out. I did want to say, I know this video is going to help out some people, and the best way to say thank you would just be maybe check out our SoundCloud. The link is going to be in the description, and just seeing some views on there, some listens, would be great. So thank you so much, and I hope you start feeling better soon. Hello. So today I'm going to teach you how to hopefully cure your costochondritis. If you have costochondritis or Tietze syndrome, I'm sure you already know what that is, so I'm not going to go into a discussion about what it actually is. So for my costochondritis or Tietze syndrome that my doctor told me, it was more like just a bump right here on my chest, and it was probably like about a finger length thick. So if you would have went and rubbed down my chest, you would have felt just a lump like this. You know, I probably got diagnosed like a year and a half ago to a year, and I did everything I possibly could to get rid of it. I started off by getting MRIs done just to make sure it wasn't anything crazy. Doctor's appointments, got prescribed muscle relaxers, Molbic was one of them. I spent $600 for six massages, hour-long massages, just because I thought maybe it was like musculoskeletal, which I guess it turned out it was. It was basically all muscular. Yeah, I spent hundreds of dollars on chiropractic work. I flew to Houston. I live in San Antonio, so I flew to a different city to see Dr. Tubio, and he's like a really great chiropractor, but he does that Y-strap thing where he pulls on your head. Got that done to me. Awful. It was awful because I had the whole tightness going on. Probably could have got paralyzed. I couldn't move for like 3 seconds. So I'm making this video so hopefully you don't have to go through all that. And I still see on the subreddit costochondritis, there's so many people that hopefully this will help out. So my flare-ups, I feel like were mostly caused when I played basketball and kind of shoot. I felt a lot of burning right here in the chest, and I was also a server, so when I'd be carrying plates, I just felt, I carried 2 plates here, and there was just pain going all around in the back. A lot of shoulder blade tightness, so you probably feel that, I would imagine. I know what helped me in the beginning was kind of just making like a chicken wing going back, but I'm gonna go through exactly what I don't think you have to really do that, but that's something, just, you know, kind of do a little chicken wing, push it back. Sorry, it's kind of weird, but those are just little things whenever you feel a flare-up that you can stretch out when you're at work or whatever it is you're doing and you can't lay down and foam roll. I would say that. Okay, so I got my little notes here. And then I would also, the number one thing that actually helped me pretty much cure everything was an osteopath. I believe I'm gonna have it spelled out. Basically, it's like a physical therapist, from what I understand from going there. She was very thorough the way the session worked, because I went to a place called Rosti, and basically I was there for 30 minutes, and she would, you know, massage me, do this little thing, and then boom, next thing you know, you're out, and they want you gone in like 3 visits, because they have a quota of just, they essentially try and cure people with 3 visits, and you don't want to be at a place like that. You want to be at an osteopath where they take their time, and you can go in there and be there for an hour and a half. What I feel like helped out a lot was once I would get in there, they would do a TINS unit on my thoracic, because that's where a lot of this, I believe, starts, from watching all the YouTube videos, and that's what some of the doctors, world-renowned people say. They also are going to recommend you do the back pod. This helped cure me the first time, and then I kind of had another flare-up. You know, I felt like I was 100%, went back to play basketball, and I tried using this again to fix it. Essentially, you just lay on this, it's called the back pod, and it wouldn't fix it the second time. I needed something else, but this did help me the first time. What also helped was this thing right here, in case I forget what it's called, but I'm sure you can figure it out. It's like, I wouldn't even know what to call it, but what you could do is just get wherever you need to in your thoracic spine and just kind of work it out like that. I know I had the flare up right here in my chest. Apparently there's a muscle, you know, I'm not a doctor, but there's one specific muscle that wraps all the way around just like this. So my osteopath, she always had me kind of just work this part down into the chest and kind of just push it all down. She said I had a lot of tight fascia, which is it's like a film around your muscles. That was horrible on my body just from all the stress. In this quarantine time, hopefully you're staying home and being safe. You'll have a lot of time to just rest, relax, sleep. Sleep's very important, something I never got done. And so yeah, I think that's about it, and we can just go into the stretches. And I just want to say, if this video helped you out any, I would just love to hear from you in the comments that whatever I show you in this video really helped out. And that's about it. So we'll go into the stretches.
All right, so for the first one, we are doing our mid-thoracic. Make sure you keep your pelvis up, keep everything nice and tight, maybe flex the core a little bit, and just hold it, roll back and forth. Then after that, we move on to our upper shoulders, maybe our traps, I'd call it. You're going to roll this one to the base of your neck and to the top of your thoracic spine, the top of your shoulder blades. And both of these, I do 2 sets, about 20 times each, and it helps out a lot. It's a good one for sure. Let's see, next we have the front of our shoulder, almost like our armpit. You just kind of roll it out. This one was a game changer. I had no idea I had pain there until my doctor kind of put her thumb on it, and I just had a lot of tightness going all the way throughout my arm. This one was super beneficial. Next we move into our bicep. This one was great. I started having symptoms of carpal tunnel, and I was like, I know I didn't have carpal tunnel, so that got rid of all of it. Now we're doing our rotator cuff. This one I don't do as much since I don't serve anymore. I don't really feel any rotator cuff pain. But you can also continue that into your ribs. Roll out your ribs. And this is if for some reason you're experiencing the carpal tunnel pain as well. Yeah, just roll out those triceps. This one, just kind of laying on my back, reaching as far as I can. The doctor only had me do my hurt side. I thought it was kind of weird. Normally you'd want to do both. But whatever they say goes, I guess. And this one, you just kind of hold on to something with all fours and drop backwards. And you'll feel a lot of pulling in that shoulder blade, in my right shoulder blade, but whichever one you're working on. And that is it. Thank you.